Welcome to Performance Appraisals for Fiscal 2013 in a Box. The three things that we'll focus on today are what's different about this performance appraisal from last year's appraisal and from even next year's appraisal. We'll also talk about the appraisal milestone dates you need to be aware of and the resources that are available to you. Take a look at the characteristics of the way we did our previous appraisals. So what's different this year? Well, this year we have 3 ratings, a very simplified word template, a much greater focus on the professional development and the conversation between the manager and the employee. There are 2 evaluations that will be considered, the manager and self-evaluation. We're also asking for the employee to include some references from colleagues that they've worked with. We're currently in the process of thinking through what attributes we want for next year's performance appraisal. But there's a few things that we can talk about now. First, it will be an automated system. It will focus on our new EPIC competencies. We will continue to have an even greater emphasis on professional development. Not only will we have the manager and self-evaluation, but we'll also be able to have formal input from colleagues that have been on projects with the individual. And finally, we will have increased performance management accountability. Please take a few minutes to look at the next 2 examples of well-written performance reviews. Here are the 3 performance appraisal milestones that you need to be aware of.
I have so many great things to put on my review. Why are the pages limited?
Well, that's great. First, remember that bullet points are fine to use, and also the focus is on the conversation, not just on what's written.
My manager is no longer with the Girl Scouts. Who should do my evaluation?
Your new manager will do your evaluation, and he or she will get the information from others as needed.
Why do I need to identify colleagues?
This approach gives your evaluation a greater range of feedback. This approach also helps give you an opportunity to have your contributions assessed by different levels and people.
How does compensation figure in?
More information on compensation will be given at a later time, but please note that we're on a similar merit increase cycle as in previous years, which means that increases are effective December 1st and reflected in the December 15th paycheck.
I would like my employee to become more proficient with project management. Where can we go for that?
That's a great goal. Well, first, GSU Premium has almost 2,000 resources on project management. You may also want to consider having the employee participate on a project team or ask a terrific project manager within Girl Scouts to mentor the individual. And finally, be sure to note this information in the talent inventory, so if another project management opportunity arises, they'd be considered for that. Here are a list of some of the resources that are available to you.
Thank you. We hope this was helpful.